Now members, we are going to see what happens if they don't give you the first class and they don't give you the class interval, but they give you data just like that. How do we get the class interval so they can remove the classes? But there, they will give you the number of classes they want you to form. Let us go through this and see. Find the class interval, finding class interval of ungrouped data, or sometimes we call it the continuous data. If you are given ungrouped raw data without classes, you can always get the class interval using the formula below. So the class interval, you get the highest value minus the lowest value over the number of classes you want to form. So let us see this example here. The data below is of marks obtained by students from a certain test. So these are the marks. Calculate the class interval for 6 classes of the data below. Now they want us to get 6 classes. Now our class interval. So our class interval, we say is given by the highest value minus the smallest over number of classes. Number of classes. Now, when you note here, you go into your data and then what is the highest value? The smallest value, first of all, is that my smallest value is this. Then the highest value, you look through the data and see which is the highest value. So the highest value is this. Now, you get their difference. So the highest we have seen is 37 minus the smallest, which is 10, over now the number of classes. We want 6 classes. And so this one is going to give us 27 divided by 6. So the answer I'm getting is 4.5. Now when you get this, always our class interval is the next integer after this. So from there, you therefore say our class interval will be now 5. In brackets, let me put for a reason the next integer. The next integer this is integer. The next integer, sorry. Let me clean that for you so that you can be able to see properly. So the next integer, if you get decimal points. So if you don't get decimal points, then it's okay. If you get here maybe 3, that will be our class. But if you get decimal points, then you move to the next integer. The next integer after 4.5 is 5. If you got 6.77, the next integer will be 7. If you got 8.9, the next integer will be 9. If you got 9.7, the next integer will be 10. So now this is our class interval. So after getting the class interval, I think we can easily get these classes. Or else, our first class is starting from the smallest, then we can know what is going to be our highest class. As simple as that. So now, getting there, I'm going to say here, I'm going to put my classes. Okay, so I put here, in simple terms, I put there the marks. Because we are dealing with marks. So I need 6 classes. Okay? So instead I'm going to use 6 classes. Okay, now my first class, where is my first class going to be? My first class is going to be from 10, the smallest value, 2. Now, start my interval is 5, meaning this one is going to be my 40. So I subtract this and that, and I add 1, I get the 5. Then the next, we add 5 here, we shall go to 15. When we add 5 here, we get 19. Add 5 there, we get 20. Add 5 there, we get 24. Add 5 here, 25. Now this one is having 34. Now, are there 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need another 1. Add here 5, you have 35. Add here 5, you get 39. And this one, our last class is covering our highest value, as you can see from that table there. Then after that, we can now go to the TAL so that we can get the frequency. So we go to TAL so that we can get our frequency. This one is the easiest process. Okay, so when I cancel this one, 31, you start my 31 is going to be here. 31, that's my TAL. Then I come to 20. My 20 is going to be here. Then I come to 10. My 10 is here. Then I come to my 25. My 25 is here. Then I come to my 22. 22 is where? It's here. Then I come to my 26. 26 is where? Is here. Then I come to my 28. 28 is here. I come to my 33. 33 is in this range. 33. Then I come to my 17. 17 is here. Come to our 37. Our 37 is in the last class. Come to our 29. 29 is here. Come to our 21. There. Our 27. Now, if there are 5, we turn. Come to 18. 18 is there. Come to 29. 29 is here. Come to 32. 32 is here. Come to 26. 26. Where is our 26? Is in here. Come to 23. 23 is here. Come to 27. 27 is here. Come to 24. Our 24 is here. There are 5. So after doing that, then you count those you are having the sticks. Okay, let me use a simple name, the sticks. Now the sticks, when you count them, they are going to give us our frequency. So this one is going to be 1. These are 2. These are 5. These are 5 plus 3. 5 plus 3, that will give us 8. These are 3. And then this is going to give us a 1. Now, when we add them, we should get the total number here. So that here is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 20. When we add this one, it's going to be 8, 16, 19, 20. Yeah. So that's where you can check whether you're right or wrong. So our summation F, you see from there, is 20. Now they want us to get the mean. They want us to get the model class. I think the model class we say is the class with the highest T. Model class is the class with the highest T frequency. And now model class is going to be this. But before that, we need to get because they want us to get the mean. So to get the mean, you need x. How do you get x? You get this plus this divided by 2, as I told you. So you get 10 plus 14 divided by 2. So that is going to give us a 12. After getting 12, I told you if you know this first, I know the class interval, just add on the class interval on this. As simple as that. When you add here 5, you shall get 17, 22, 27, 32, 37. To check, you come and say 35 plus 39 divided by 2, think it's that we are getting 37 there. So when you get the first midpoint, these are called midpoints. To get this part, this divided by it. So these are midpoints. To get others, you just add on the class interval. So the class interval is 5. Add 5 on this, we get this. Add 5, add 5, add 5. So that's the easiest way. Then we need our f of x. Our f of x. Our f of x, this times this f and x, f and x. So this is 12. This would be 34. This would be 110. Then this would be times 27, 216. Then this would be 32 times 3. That is 96. Then this would be 37. This times this. Then after we sum that, we need the sum of fx. So you say 96 plus 37 plus 216 plus 110 plus 34. The answer I'm getting is 505, and that will be the part that is giving us that. So now, after that, then you can easily get to these questions. Now we have finished constructing the distribution table. That's how it is. Then let us get the model class. See, our model class is the class with the highest frequency. Is that our highest frequency is 8. The model class is now 25 to 29. Then part D, you want us to calculate the mean. Our mean, which is sometimes as x bar, is summation f of x over summation f. This will give you 505 divided by 20, which will be 25.25 marks. You put there the units. So the model class are these ones which are having between that and that. So those are the marks. So that's the idea of getting the class interval. If you are not given the classes and are not given, you just given data. Hope you keep that as a crucial thing. So that's it, members. See you in the next lesson. The next lesson now, we are going to see the mode. How do we get more when they are telling you marks above this? We saw how we use an or give. Now you are going to see how do you get to use calculations. See you. Okay, members, now I think I've made it clear for you here that if the calculated class interval is not our whole number, we approximate it to the next integer. So that's how we move from there. That's it.